Okay, ladies, and everyone who might be watching the recording, we are going to do a very quick and easy search engine optimization tutorial showing you how to come up with some really good, juicy keywords that could actually get you some traffic, as well as how to optimize your website to get said traffic. Cool?
Cool.
Everybody cool? Cool.
Cool.
All right. So what we're going to do is start a new project. This is Market Samurai. It's $97 one time. Fabulous software. I have had it since like 2009, and it's one of the best investments I've ever made. So what keyword are we working on for your website? Let's go over. And the lovely Kathleen Legris has so generously offered her website as the test site. So do we want to find something that already exists? Why don't we do that? Find a post that already exists. Is that okay with you?
That's great.
Okay. let's do it. All right, let's find one that you want to work on.
Let's see. Let's go down. How about this one?
Okay, 3 free ways to generate ideas for your blog. So we probably want people who are searching for this, like ways to generate ideas for your blog, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's just put that in and see how that goes. So in Market Samurai, we're going to go over here. Our keyword is what we call a long tail keyword. It's not one single word. We want to see if other people are searching for this. Okay, so we're just going to say create, and it does everything for us. So I'm just going to click on keyword research. You don't have to worry about the other stuff for now. Keyword research, and what this does is it actually pulls from the Google keyword tool, and it pulls in up to 800 keywords. So it says no keywords. I've literally never had that happen. So what we're going to do is add a new keyword, and let's type in ideas for blog. And again, keyword research. Okay, so what it's done is it pulled in 292 keywords that Google said were related to that. So what we're going to do is analyze these keywords. And these are some of the keywords that basically what it's asking for is that there's a minimum of 30 hits for that keyword. So you can see SEOT is search engine traffic. So it's telling you how many hits that you could get. SEOV is SEO value, like how much it would cost for you to advertise on Google for that keyword to get that many hits.
Wow.
So like you can see this one, what to blog about, gets a massive amount of traffic, and it would be super costly to advertise there. But when we hit analyze keywords, this is competition. You would never compete for that because it's going, well, let's analyze the keywords first. So I want all this basic competition stuff too. So don't worry about it. It looks kind of like complicated, but I'm going to show you how to sift and sort. It actually does it all for you. So what it's done here is gone through and it's showing out of all of these related keywords, these are the only ones that meet the criteria. Okay, so it's showing how much traffic it gets, and then it's showing how much competition it gets. So these are super competitive keywords.
Wow.
And Huntington Banks doesn't make any sense. So we could drop it to a minimum of like 10 for traffic and just see. We don't really care about SEOV. So now we've got a lot more. We've got 51 keywords. And you can just sort of like go through and see which one, blog ideas for beginners, gets some traffic. I'm going to hit analyze again. It's going to just show us competition again. Just making sense a little bit? Because basically if something gets a lot of traffic but it's way too competitive, then you won't be able to rank for it anyways. Okay, so let's sort by traffic. So these are the highest trafficked. We've got 34 now, and these are all pretty competitive. But this one, if we wanted to do Huck Finn furniture, it would be an awesome keyword because it gets a lot of traffic, but it's also got no competition. Humble pediatrics would be great.
Why are those coming up?
Because they're what Google shows as related keywords.
I wonder why.
Blog ideas for beginners. So let's go back to your original post. Ways to generate ideas. 3 free ways to generate ideas. So what you could do is generate blog ideas for beginners. This happens to be really competitive though, so we probably wouldn't. COC.
What if you did something like for beginner health coaches? Would that distinguish it?
It does
enough?
distinguish it. You could say for health coaches, blog titles, ideas, blogging, top blog topics. So what you're doing is just kind of sifting to see, like, if it wasn't already, like creative blog post ideas. So we could say 3 ways to generate creative blog ideas. Okay, so we could switch it. Is that okay with you?
Sure.
Because there's not that much competition, but there is some traffic. Okay, so
Creative blog post ideas.
so 3 free ways to generate, and usually you want to have it near the front. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, so now that we've got that in the title, this is going to be the keyword, creative blog post ideas. Okay, and so there are a couple of places that it has to be. It has to be in the title, so that's here. It's got to be in the URL, so it's got to be here. So you don't really need 3 free ways to generate. So
Don't change that yet right now, though.
Don't do it?
Because it's out there. And
Oh, it's in links? Okay. So we're going to leave that alone. So down here, normally what you would want to do is have it in the first sentence. Okay. So what we're going to do is easy ways to... Is this okay to change down here? Okay. To generate... And this is a video that you could share with your virtual assistant if you wanted to, and then they could go through and do this stuff for you. So 3 easy ways to generate creative blog post ideas so you can focus. So then what you would want to do is kind of go through the content and find places where you can swap that out. Because you want it to, that exact keyword phrase to be about 2% of the total word count. And you've got, like, this is 1,000 words, so you'd want it in a few places. Okay, so now we want to put it in the tags. And then you want to do things like blog post ideas, other things that are like related keywords kind of thing.
So let me see what I have for
blog
tags.
posts for health coaches.
Okay, up here. Oh no, here we go. This is.
How many tags are good to put in each post?
You can put as many as you want. And it depends on your theme, because some themes actually show the tags. And so then it gets to be if you put like stuff in way too many, but this would be like content creation might be a good one here.
I put 10 on every
10?
blog.
And what other things do you have on there?
I was trying to look for.
You could put Lori Kennedy, like if people are looking for her.
Why can't I find my list? Must be because I already picked these. All categories. So, alright, I have blog for money.
Okay, that's your categories though.
I know, but I use these for tags too. I use the same thing for categories and tags.
Okay, so we're going to enter here the focus keyword.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, so we've got creative blog
So
post
she does have
ideas.
Yoast. Yeah.
Yeah, it was already
Cool.
installed. So this is Yoast. It's down underneath your blog posts, and you can see here that we're starting to get. This page has 0 no followed links and 5 normal outbound links. Okay, fine. The text contains 980 words. It says it's more than equal to, so it's telling you what's good. The page title has a nice length. You've never used this focus keyword before. The focus keyword does not appear in the URL for this page. If you decide to rename the page, check that it's redirecting. You have not used the focus keyword in any subheading.
Oh, we could do that. We could change it and then just do a redirect to what the current one is.
So, read Amazon book reviews. We need to find a spot here. Like, you know what what it's talking about with headings?
Yeah, here's my question about that. Would it be good, so the title of the blog post is up at the top, like all the way up here. Should I also include it in the body of the blog post?
Mm-hmm.
Or should I include it in the heading?
It Yes, it has to be included several times in the body of the blog post. So we
But I
did-
mean that whole entire title.
It doesn't
no,
need to be at the top, no.
Does
no.
it help if it is?
It helps if this part of creative blog post ideas, if that was
Okay.
In the first sentence.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, I can
on,
change it.
let's just say on how to so it changes it slightly,
Great.
right? But it'll actually give you a better score now when we scroll down.
Show her like over here where the little light thing is. Where is it?
Oh, where it shows.
Where's the, like mine is where?
Depends on where you have it in your, like up here is where hers is. It's up at the top.
Oh, mine's usually
Yours
on
is
the
up
right. Yeah, but mine's on the right too. I don't know why it's not. Maybe
Might have
it's
been
got
updates.
posted.
Was it
SEO
an update?
good.
It must be because it's already posted. Probably for the same for her.
So it's showing that it's
Orange still, so it's
Orange.
not green.
yeah. So you
So you gotta
want to
keep
get a
working
green
on
light.
them.
And here you can see your SEO is okay, readability is okay. We're not going to worry about readability. Let's see what it's telling us now. We still are going to need.
It's probably the URL. If we change
Well,
the URL,
the
that
URL would
might,
be a big
yeah.
one.
It's a big one. But what we want to do is find a place where, like, let's just say,
Generate creative blog ideas by reading Amazon book reviews.
so it looks a little bit
Mhm.
weird, but it's necessary to get people. So we'll see the focus keyword isn't okay. That we have not used the focus keyword in any subheading. So we've used it in a heading that says H1, but a subheading would be like.
Does it have to be H2? I think my headings are like H3.
You probably have,
H2.
you have an H2, an H3. You have all of them.
Well, but do I have? Is it saying that's what you need to use? You need to use.
It says H2, such as an H2 in your
What we have
copy.
to do is I'm just going to click the update. Is that okay?
Mhm.
Sure. Because I think it's just not pulling in the new
Okay, that's
stuff
true too.
to
That's
be
true too.
updated.
It's not official.
Not official. So you don't have to keep clicking update, but now we've turned it to green. So we did a lot of good stuff here.
Great.
So typically, when you're putting it in for the first time, you don't have to click update.
Mhm.
Like it'll keep. There's like one of these buttons over here has like
On the right
all three
side.
lights on it,
Gotcha.
and you'll see which one is bright.
Okay.
So as you make changes, it updates automatically, so you can see.
So it says no meta description has been specified. The
Okay,
keyword
what's
density
that?
is too low. So
what's
this
the
is
meta description?
usually it's like here, but they've got their own
No.
meta description part.
Go to edit snippet. Then here's your meta description.
So is that what shows up
That's what
in
it
that
shows
little
up.
preview?
That's what shows up in the preview. So in today's blog post we discover three simple
Creative, right? Or
3 ways to generate creative blog post ideas. Let's see if I can get this.
here we are. We're concentrating.
How do I do this? Let's see. Okay, we're just gonna be out. Like, let's look at our computer first.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make sure we're out. Did I get it?
We look like we're.
Do we look studious?
I feel like I'm like super
Yeah.
smiling. I'm like, I'm so happy to do this.
Okay, we have to do it one more time because my hair's in my face.
Dang it. Golly, get the. Oh, she's recording.
It's okay. We can chop this bit out.
Okay, are we supposed to be look
I
focused?
just want to be like, I want to look at the computer
Okay.
first. Okay, and then now let's all try to look at. There we go. Yay!
Happy days. Okay. So in today's blog post, discover, and you know what? We don't have to say that. We can just discover three ways to generate three free ways to generate creative blog post ideas your audience will love and share.
See how this orange line is going across? You got to keep going till it turns green.
Oh gosh.
Love and share.
Consistently on social media. Gosh, we're so short.
On social media with their friends, family.
Yep. ...
Close snippet editor. Okay, so now we'll have that. The keyword density is going to be too low. So the images on this page are missing attributes. So let's go and fix that. So all we have to do here is go into
This is the part I didn't know how to fix till just
image
now.
details. And so what we need to do is go to advanced options. That's not opening.
Well,
This
there
is
was a
what-
scroll mark over here a second ago. Click advanced options again.
Okay, there we go. Title attribute. It's just create a blog post ideas. And you can put that also in here, like if you wanted a caption, you can put alt text in here. I always put it into the alt text too. This is where I used to always put it. We don't actually even want it to link to anyone. Oh, yeah. Flash
Oh, that
sale?
was, that was,
Okay, so I'm going to update that one. Does that link to her website or anything?
I don't think the picture does.
Okay. Oh, it's not letting me edit it. So that's the only picture really in here. So we'll update it and then
Well, there's a featured image.
that's different.
Okay.
You can't really change
Okay.
the attribute on that one. So let's see what we've got here.
What if the only image is your featured image?
Then you should put another image. Like, I mean, you can go in here and you can, like, inside of here, you can change the alt text right here. So it's not as good. I certainly wouldn't want this as the caption.
Yeah, what the heck is that? I don't even know what that
It
is.
automatically, depending on where that came from, it puts it in there for some reason.
Now I'm going to show you here. See when you upload, it's got 3 free ideas for blog posts. Like, that's the URL to the actual image. That is generated by the name. The name of that image when you upload it was named that. You can't really change that. So you have to name your images correctly before you upload them. So let's just put that in. And now if we update it. So your SEO on this post is good. Like, you actually have a chance of being found for creative blog post ideas.
Great.
So that's really like how simple it is to do it. The only thing that we're not doing is changing this one because I don't want to do 301 redirects and all that stuff.
Okay.
But that, like, it's not to say that you will rank for it. You know, it depends on like social factors too. Like if this gets shared and a lot of people like it and there's a lot of commenting and all that stuff, like Google can see all that stuff too.
Well,
But
thank you.
it's just
Super
really
helpful.
Gives you a fighting chance. Whereas before, if you don't.
Let me ask you this: since my target audience is health coaches, would that be important to add in there too? Or I'm sure health coaches are searching creative blog post ideas. I don't know if they're searching creative blog post ideas for health coaches.
I mean, you
Does
could
it
always
matter?
put that stuff in. The time where it would matter is like, see how it says here. The page title has a nice length. If you go too long, it'll say, and this is showing what it would look like on Google right here. So if you go too long, Google doesn't like it. Okay.
Great.
So that is how you do that.
Thank
That's
you.
how you find good keywords. Because otherwise, if you start doing like, we're looking over at Karen's computer here where we've got a keyword webinar, it's not going to be helpful because you cannot get found for something so competitive. And the other thing too about a keyword like webinar, it would be like if you could picture somebody who was searching for like tennis shoes, right? They type in tennis shoes. You don't really care to rank for that because they're not necessarily a buyer. But if they typed in like women's Nike size 7.5 running shoe, then you would know that that person is probably pretty close to buying. They know their size and they're actually actively looking for a product. So it's better to rank for long tail.
Okay, so I have a
Thank you.
question.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, let me hit update. Like hers automatically put in health coach solutions.
That's in your settings.
Well, how would I get that to say my name then? Because my website's KarenPaddock.com.
I don't think you necessarily want that. I don't like the way it looks in a search engine.
Okay.
Not necessarily.
I don't know how it got there.
It's just in your settings, sometimes with your theme. Anyways, that's another lesson for another day. You guys good?
We're
Yeah,
good.
with SEO? Okay.
Awesome.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for watching this quick tutorial.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see you next time.